Okay, moving on with Arkham Horror, the fan-based series. Just giving impressions. There is a lot to do. Let's start with the Ordo Templi Orientis. What do we have? We have the booklets. Let's get rid of this cookie box. We have Midnight in Paris, Shadows of Procedianda, the München Conspiracy, and the final episode, Tibetan Winds. So this is more or less professional version what you would pay for to Fantasy Flight games, but the only way to get your hands on this is via print and play. So what is it about? It was one of my first print attempts, and apparently I bound this booklet, so it would have been in 2020, I think, 2019. What it wants to do is, as all these Arkham Central things, except for a few exceptions, they use the base game, so this and this and this and this and this and this is the core set. So you have the base game core set version 1 or the revised core set, and they all have special packs. And the fun thing about these packs, which is the strength of the formula of using themed packs, is that you can reuse them. So this is a theme that you will see over and over, where people only assume the base set, and they build an entire story around it. Now, the Ordo Templi Orientis is the Templar order in the East. This was developed by a French guy, Banana or something, from Board Game Geek. And he later had this put on Arkham Central, and he continued to develop it on his own website. French people are notoriously bad in spelling, which you will see. So you will have to take that into account and be, how do you say, tolerant of typos. French and English are apparently too distinct. The first act of this epic campaign is Midnight in Paris. So there is a nice little story. Here, I think I went on a kind of spending spree, and I got myself a professional printer, so I can print this as well as I want to, with better margins. So it starts on a ship to Paris, and you get invited to go find somebody, and the actual gameplay starts with Midnight in Paris. So the City of Light felt especially gloomy and winter cold on the day you arrived. You decided to start your search of Dr. Horowitz in the restaurant she had been calling Charles Rostrom, and where she had not been seen for 2 weeks, according to the most regular clients and tender. Unfortunately, no one could give you any hint of the quarter her hotel was in, let alone its name. Paris district is in real life comprised of several quarters called quartiers. Kind of neighborhoods or suburbs sections. Your first wanderings took you to Notre Dame de Paris vicinity as you tried to seek the peace of the God you used to worship before blasphemous and abnormalities overwhelmed your mind. So, not going to read everything, but you see the Paris icon here and the base game icons. So, what you do, I'm not going to a full playthrough because that would take a lot of time and would be boring. Don't really care much about spoilers. So, it starts with the difficulty tracker with right midnight in Paris. Should be midnight, of course, but then you have the next typo, a long earned holiday. Should be a long earned holiday. I contacted Banana, but he doesn't want to spend more time on it, so this is as good as it gets. So this is the acts part. And this is the agenda. Let me see what is for the rest here. So you have these beautiful pictures of Paris. I've lived in Paris. It's not as romantic as it is shown here, but it's good when you're not living in Paris. Quartier Latin, that's also the official name, so it's a French guy who knows his stuff, so it's natural to start in Paris, of course. Yeah, there's a lot of locations, more or less all of Paris. Yeah, I'm not sure if I want to show everything. It'll take a long time. Let's do this. So the bottom icons show how the things are connected, the topography, and how you should lay it out is suggested in the scenario book. So the scenario book, you need to have it at hand. You don't need to print it, of course, but then you would have to have a computer that has this. Yeah, so this is the locations at midnight. I just don't understand if you send errata that somebody just wouldn't want to bother with. I mean, you put a lot of time and soul in this product, and then you just say I don't care anymore. It's strange. So this is an enemy, a smoking girl. Of course, they all look hot in fantasy. Treachery should be separate. Apparently I didn't know much about, so there's an enemy. A bewitching violinist. An unsavory character. As generic as it can be. A lot of bewitching. Lady of the Night. Lady of the Night. I want just one more drink as a treachery. This is strange. Old motorcycle. I didn't know what I was doing back in the day, so this should be, of course, an investigator. Black Sun back. You'll see that a few more times that I just didn't know what I was doing. enemies always have this tentacle back. So this is also, yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe it is supposed to be like that. But do take a note if you want to print this. Old statuette is also rusty key. Should be an item. Normally these have black suns. This is also. Maybe I just have to print this again, but I think I can. You can just play like it is, of course. Treachery, enemy. So this is the items that you can gain. Let's quickly look at them. So you can have a rusty key. You can find an old statue, a cold statuette. Percival, the story of the Grail. It's a tome, a book. You can see that from the icons. Genepi absinthe. For drinking courage, I think. Old motorcycle. Just need some paint. So it's very, very professional done. A secret gathering. Dr. Petiot's bag and a backfiring motorcycle. A really nice art style. I'm not sure if it is any how do you say, it has copyright or whatever, by the way. I don't really care. It's for personal usage. So this is the first part, and on to the second part on the next video. And thanks for watching, and hope you liked it. Bye.